Hello everybody, Youcuber2 here. Today I am going to teach you the 3-2-3 edge pairing method for Yao. Now this does not matter if you are left cross on right, it does not matter. This is a very efficient method that I will teach you. After you've finished your last 4 centers of the Yao method, you first want to do a quick scan to see that if any edges are solved. And in this case, there are none. So this is good for 3-2-3. What we first have to do is pair up the last crossed edge. So I see a white and orange here and a white and orange here. So we're just going to single pair it like that, and we're going to insert it. So that's pretty standard. Now what we want to do is we want to do a U. Alright, now we're going to go into a 3 cycle. And if you don't know what that is, I'll teach you. So I first see that we have this green and yellow here. So when I slice back, I want to have a green and yellow here, so it matches up a pair. I see a green and yellow here, so it is flipped incorrectly, so we can just do a flipping algorithm. And now it's there. So when I slice back, it's going to be matched. We have a blue and orange here, so when I slice back, I want a blue and orange to be here, and it already happens to be there. So that means we've paired up 2 edges. And right here we have an orange and yellow, so I want to find the orange and yellow and put it here, so when I slice back, it'll create a pair. Here's the orange and yellow. And I'll just do the sledge to put it in. So when I slice back, I'll have 3 edges solved. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 1 edge missing. So now we're going to do a 2 pair. And a 2 pair, basically, I'm going to slice over an edge and I'm going to slice one back. So I'm going to look at blue and red. Here's the blue and red. So I'm going to insert it. Slice. I've made the pair. And I know that when I slice back, I want orange and green here, so it'll make a pair. So here's our orange and green, so we can insert it like that, so that when you slice back, I have just created a pair here and here. Now we have a 3 cycle left. So we're going to look at the green and red. Here's the green and red, so I'm going to insert it, so that when I push this out, it makes a pair. We want to insert a blue and yellow here so that it will solve this pair, and it will also force this last pair to be solved, hence the 3 pair. So here's the blue and yellow. We want the blue and yellow down here, so insert it like that. Slice back. We've just created that pair, also one on top, and force the last edge. So now we can go on with 3x3 stage. So I have just finished my last 4 centers. This is a different cube, obviously, it doesn't really matter. And now I'm going to look for any solved edges. And as far as I know, there is only one, but it's the crossed edge. So that really doesn't matter, so I'm just going to put it down and align my cross. So we're going to do the same thing as last time. We're going to do a U. I did see that this was an orange and yellow when I sliced back. So if I put an orange and yellow here, when I do the 3 pair, it's going to match up here. And I see the orange and yellow here, so I'm going to put it in with a sledge. And when I slice back, that'll make it a first pair, so that's 1. I see a blue and red here, so when I slice back, I want a blue and red here to make a pair. And here's the blue and red. So like before, we can either rotate and insert or sledgehammer. And now when I slice back, that'll make a pair. That's 2. Last one, we want orange and green, which is up here. So this needs to go down here. So I insert it, and it will make a pair. So now we need to do our 2 pair. I see this blue and yellow, so we'll work with blue and yellow. Here's the other one. Insert it down and slice. It makes the pair. I saw a blue and orange back here, so that means if I put a blue and orange right here, that means I will force the 2 pair. Here's the blue and orange, so I can insert that and slice, and I've just created 2 pairs. So that leaves us with our 3 pair left, and to do the 3 pair, I see this green and red, so I'm going to match it up just like a 2 pair. And I see that I have to put a red and yellow here to make a pair, just like that, and that forces the last edge as well. And that allows for a smooth transition into your next step. This is the last example I'm going to give. So this is kind of a cruddy case because I've just finished my last 4 centers, and I realize that there is an edge solved and it's not the crossed edge. That means we are going to have to do a flipping algorithm at the end to solve it. So I'm gonna first match up my crossed edge just like usual. So green and yellow, white and green, Now, there are actually two things I could do. I could keep this and end up doing a flipping algorithm at the end to match the last pair, or I could destroy this pair intentionally so I can go on with my 3-2-3 edge pairing. In this case, because you may not notice the first edge being solved, I'm going to keep it, but you may choose to destroy it. It's just your opinion. So we can leave that on the top because it's not going to hurt anything. Now we're going to do our U, and we're going to start our 3 pair. So we have this orange and yellow, and our orange and yellow is back here, so I'm going to take it out of its slot, and I'm going to put it down. So when I slice back, it makes a pair. There's this blue and red, and the blue and red needs to go down here, so it'll create a pair. Insert, it will work. And the last one is already paired up because we need a green and orange, so green and orange has to go down here to make a pair. So that is done. So now we need to do a 2 pair. And as you'll see, this case right here needs a flipping algorithm to accomplish, which is very good for this case actually, because we still have these two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve one edge. I'm going to go with the blue and orange, and I'm just going to put in one of these random edges, just like the beginner's method edge pairing. So now what I can do is I can make the 3 pair, and it will work. So I can see that I can match up this blue and yellow by doing a U prime. I kicked out the red and yellow, which happens to be right here. So if I put the red and yellow here, when I slice back with the U, it's going to match everything. And it did. And then you're on to your next step. So I really hope this tutorial helped you with your edge pairing for your yaw method. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a like to show your support. And you can also leave a comment asking any questions you may have after this tutorial. And please tell me if I went too fast, too slow, or what I can do better to make it good or even better next time. You can also answer the question in the video, which will be in the description. And you can also subscribe to be notified of future videos because I'm almost at 400 subscribers, and that would be awesome to get that. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day. Bye.